You're not lazy. You're not broken. You just think too much. Sometimes your head just won't stop. This endless merry-go-round of thoughts is deeply human. You're not alone in this quiet fight against your own mind. If your brain looks like a browser with 48 tabs open, each tab a different thought, then this message is for you. This pattern of overthinking isn't a flaw, it's your mind's way of trying to protect you. You don't have to fight a war against your mind. Learn to create spaces of calm amidst the noise. On this journey, we'll explore why our minds overthink so much and how we can break free from these thought loops. No complicated jargon, just concrete, easy-to-use tools based on science and empathy. You'll learn 3 simple techniques to reclaim your mental space and learn to listen to your mind differently, with calm and control. Imagine tidying up your inner desk like you would after a long workday, so everything has its place again. Ready for more clarity? The path begins now. Overthinking isn't a weakness, it's an old survival reflex. Your brain wants to protect you by anticipating threats, but sometimes it gets out of control and overanalyzes everything, even small worries. This mechanism, which is supposed to help you, ends up exhausting and scaring you, like a smoke detector going off for no reason. Acknowledge it. It's not an enemy, but a guardian that needs to be retrained. With compassion, you can transform this inner dialogue. To understand why your mind just won't quiet down, let's look at how the amygdala and prefrontal cortex work together. The amygdala, also called the almond-shaped body, is our emotional alarm. It reacts super fast to fear or stress. Imagine it's like the bouncer at a busy club. It only lets in what it thinks is safe. The prefrontal cortex, on the other hand, is the logical thinker. It's supposed to calm the amygdala and analyze the situation. It's like the calm philosopher trying to make sense of things. But under stress, communication breaks down. It creates a kind of vicious cycle where emotion fuels analysis and vice versa. You get stuck, like in a bad mystery movie that just won't end. The key is to strengthen your cortex to break this cycle and bring back inner balance. It's like a mental cleanup, so you can think clearly again, just like you clean your house before your in-laws visit. The endless loop of regret. That's when your mind keeps playing the past over and over, obsessed with what you wish you had done differently. If only becomes your mantra. You analyze every word, every gesture, hoping to fix the mistake. But you remain trapped in shame and frustration. Breaking free from this loop means accepting what can't be changed and consciously choosing to live fully in the here and now. The second thought loop is future paralysis, where you keep going over all possible outcomes, planning endlessly but never acting. Your mind creates complex scenarios for every decision, seeking certainty in an uncertain world. The search for the perfect choice leads to endless research and indecision. Ironically, the more you try to secure a positive future, the less you actually do. Analysis leads to paralysis. The fear of making the wrong choice freezes you. Inaction only creates more anxiety and regret. The blank canvas of possibilities becomes a source of fear, not inspiration. To get out of this, you need to accept uncertainty and let go of the need for a perfect plan. Trust your ability to adapt and take a small, imperfect step forward. Progress begins when you stop waiting for the perfect map and start moving. The third loop is the self-attack spiral. Here, your thoughts turn inward, and you become your own harshest critic. No success is ever enough. Your mind magnifies flaws and ignores your good qualities. Thoughts like, "You're not smart enough," or "Everyone else gets it, except you," play on a loop. This inner voice chips away at your self-worth and twists how you see yourself. The critic's voice seems personal and true, making you feel lonely and ashamed. You feel trapped, worn out by this constant judgment. The solution isn't to argue with this critic, but to realize that its voice is just thoughts, not facts. Separate yourself from the critic. You are the observer, not the voice. This change is the first step to breaking this cycle and rediscovering your worth. Remember, you are not your inner critic. You are the awareness that hears it. Now that we've identified the 3 main loops of overthinking, let's explore a tool to break free from them, naming the voice. When anxious or critical thoughts pop up, don't argue with them, just name them. For example, When self-doubt creeps in, say, "Oh, there's the inner critic again." Naming creates a space between you and your thoughts. This simple act turns overwhelming thoughts into temporary mental events. You are not the thought, you are the observer. This practice, deeply rooted in mindfulness, helps you gain perspective and regain your footing. The voice may still appear, but you are no longer its captive audience. Instead, you are calmly in control, watching the show from the director's chair. This is the first step to finding your inner peace again. Get creative when naming your overthinking voices, like the historian for past regrets, the fortune teller for future worries, or the judge for self-criticism. Giving them names helps you quickly spot patterns and break free from their scripts. When the voice shows up, greet it. "Thanks, judge, but I've got this." This calm acknowledgement weakens the overthinking loop. Over time, your brain learns to detach from fear and negativity. The process becomes more automatic, and your recovery from negative spirals speeds up. Consistency matters more than perfection. Each time you name the voice, you strengthen your observation muscle. Don't aim for perfect execution, just keep practicing. Next time the voice pops up, name it and take your power back. You are the listener, not the voice. Our next tool is physical, the 4-7-8 breathing technique. When you overthink, your breathing gets shallow, which is a clear sign of stress. By changing your breathing, you send a message to your brain. Everything is safe, you can relax. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then breathe out through your mouth for 8 seconds. That long exhale turns on your body's relaxation system. This technique helps you get past all the mental chatter and keeps you in the here and now. Focus on your breathing, not your worries. Use it whenever you feel stress building up, at work, at home, or before bed. It's a simple but powerful tool to calm your mind and body. Let your breath be your anchor. Let's try the 4-7-8 breathing technique together. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes if you like. Place the tip of your tongue behind your upper front teeth. Exhale completely through your mouth. Gently inhale through your nose, counting to 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Slowly and audibly exhale through your mouth, counting to 8. Repeat this cycle 2 more times. Notice any feelings of calm or relaxation in your body. Just allow yourself to be present. Even a short break from the mental merry-go-round can work wonders. You just proved that you can change your state with just one breath. The brain dump is a way to get all the messy thoughts in your head down on paper. Grab a pen and write down everything that comes to mind for 5 minutes without any filters or rules. Don't worry about grammar or if it makes sense. The most important thing is to get your thoughts, worries, lists, and even your doubts out of your head. This simple act frees your mind, makes space in your head, and gives you a feeling of lightness and clarity. You are not the voice in your head, nor the anxious or critical thoughts that float through your mind. They are like the weather in the sky of your awareness, sometimes stormy, sometimes calm, but never the sky itself. Your true self is the quiet presence that listens to all of it. This journey is about learning to be the witness, not the victim of your thoughts. By growing this attitude of watching and kindness, you find your inner peace again in the middle of all the noise. You are not the voice, you are the wise and calm listener. Getting out of the thick forest of overthinking isn't one big leap. It's a bunch of small, careful steps. It starts with just one pause. It starts with a mindful breath taken right in the middle of a thought spiral. It starts with simply writing down a jumbled thought instead of letting it spin endlessly in your head. These small wins are the foundation for lasting change. Don't underestimate the power of these moments. Each time you successfully break a loop, you weaken an old brain pathway and strengthen a new one. You're teaching your brain a new way to react to stress and uncertainty. The tools we've looked at are your helpers on this journey, ready to be used whenever you need them. They aren't complicated, but they work best when you use them regularly. Pick one that you like the most and promise yourself to practice it. Maybe you start each day with a 5-minute brain dump to clear your head. Or maybe you use the 4-7-8 breathing as your main anchor when you're really anxious. The main thing is to start, to take that first step and then the next. One breath and one pause at a time. That's how you break the loop and get your mental space back. Finally, I want to leave you with a question to think about. It's an invitation to bring your new awareness into your own life. Of the 3 loops we talked about, which one hits you the hardest? Is it the return of regret, pulling you back to a past you can't change? Is it the fear of the future, freezing you with its endless what-ifs? Or is it the spiral of self-criticism, turning your own mind against you? I encourage you to share your answer in the comments below. Regret, future, or self-doubt? Sharing like this is powerful because it reminds us that we're not alone with these struggles. Thank you for taking this time for yourself and your well-being. Remember, it's a practice, not about being perfect. Be kind to yourself as you learn to handle your inner world with more skill and kindness. The journey to a calmer mind is yours, and it has already begun. Keep choosing the pause, keep choosing the breath, and keep knowing that you are, and always have been, so much more than the noise in your head. You are the calm, vast, and powerful listener, one pause at a time.